Welcome back to Flight Sim. We are in Aberdeen, continuing on with our Crossing the Atlantic tour. Today we are flying from Aberdeen over to Iceland. Ignore the thunder and lightning. It's a known bug, and it's actually a very nice day here. But for some reason it wants to put thunder and lightning in. So let's jump on board the aircraft. We'll get ourselves set up to go. We have our team on board. And we can get up and running. So, first things first, we're going to get the ADIRs going. Quick run down the panel, get everything set. That's all good. We are on external power. We'll get the air going inside the cockpit. External lights on. And a little bit of panel brightness up. And we're going to run our checklist.
Goedemorgen. De Q&A 1009 en de contact 1705.
Go.
1705, unit 1009,
something like that. We'll get the overhead as well. And we will do the bottom, and we'll put a notch of floodlight. Alright, so everyone's getting on board the aircraft. So we'll do our pre-start checklist. So the parking brake is set, chocks have been removed, ground power is connected, throttle levels are at idle, engine master is off, batteries are on and looking good, generator switches are all on. External power is on. ADIRs are set to align, which they're doing. We've set the panel brightness. The nav light is on. Panel lights are good. Landing gear lever is checked down. Flaps are up. Spoilers are retracted. Fuel quantity is good. Sign, seatbelt sign is on. No smoking sign is on. So weather here should be our live weather. Winds are out of the 290 at 10 knots and pretty clear skies. We can see the skies aren't bad. And we do have the wind coming out of the west-northwest. De-icing we don't need. It's fine. Beacon light on as we're getting ready to go. Emergency lights are armed.
Good morning, Portugal 669.
Good morning, sir. Which SA may we expect today?
So let's get in
Portugal
here.
669er, anticipate on
Once
Falco
again,
for
I've
Echo
preloaded
departure
the
runway
flight
18
plan.
Runway 18 left
So that it
Falco
will reflect when I want it to reflect. So we're going
No,
from
Falco to
EGPD,
Sierra is for runway 24,
BIKF,
Falco
and
for
Keflavik.
Echo for runway 18
Our
left.
alternate
for Echo runway
is
18 left. Thank you very much.
no, it's not. It's BI. I can't remember what it is. It is BIRK. BIRK. Flight number today is FLATL.
Hello, Navia 6901, Echo 4, we are ready.
Cost index is 25, and our flight
Goedemorgen,
level
6901.
today
French Papa
will be
QNH 109, you can contact 1 small 1805.
105, QNH 199, Navia
30,000 feet.
6901.
Go to the flight plan. Departure is off runway 34. We're going to be heading up to the ADN nav point, and from there we'll carry on our route. For our arrival, we're going to be landing on the ILS for runway 28 via Adova on the NASB 1H arrival.
Planner 1, Bavaria 5801, Delta 43, ready.
Hello, Bavaria 501, hold position, contact ground, Tornado 5, QNH 109, bye-bye.
109, 121, 825, bye-bye, Bavaria 5801.
The ILS for runway 28. 108.5, and we have 108.5, so that is good. So that is all set. So we can go to our performance page, and it will be a flaps 1 takeoff. We adjust our V speeds now. Transition 10,000 feet and thrust reduction is 1.702.
55 feet across 1 in center, Echo 6 KLM 6 for 2.
Now, if I go to SimBrief, did it give me... I never tell if it gives me the flaps information. I don't know. Probably not, because it's giving me some weird altitude it wants me to fly at. Alright, I'll leave it at 20. That's fine. We've got 5 minutes to go for the alignment. We're going to get the APU up and running. So, transponder 7,000 set to standby. Beacon light. That's it is on. That's armed. Set up here. We're going to 30,000. There we go. Briefing is done, and we're just waiting for the final passengers to load. Flaps open, we'll start on the APU. We'll get that going. So the weather over in Iceland looks pretty decent as well. So it should be a good flight. Sort my charts into order, so we're ready to go. Get the APU winding up in the background.
KLM 6 for 2, Charlie Bravo. Charlie Bravo 6 for 2, thanks.
And she's almost up. 3 minutes to go. You can step through the route. As you can see, we're going to be taking off, basically heading just west of north. This way up past the Faroe Islands, turning to the west along the southern shore of Iceland, and almost straight into the runway. So it'll be a decent flight in. Thunder is a little annoying right now. Cargo's all on board. Doors are all closed. So we're set there. APU's up, so we'll go APU bleed is on. APU generator is on. Volts all reading good. Got a minute to go, and then we can start our push. So we're going to push back, and then we're going to put the tail to the left so that we are facing in this direction. This is where we want to go for the runway. Alright, so external power can come off. Cabin set up. And there we go. So we're all set to go. So for pushback, thrust levers are in idle. Engine area is clear. Fuel pump switches can come on. Pushback has initiated. Mode selector goes to 1, and engine number 1 start. And we're going to go tail to the right, as if we were looking at the airplane from the back. Just get by this line here. Start pushing us to the right. Spooling up.
Juliet 2407. 2407, Batavia 3.
We're now going to explain the emergency procedures on this British Airways aircraft. The captain and the crew are here for your safety. It is important that you pay attention and follow instructions carefully. First, check your seatbelt is securely fastened. Insert the metal tag into the buckle and tighten by pulling on the loose end. To unfasten, simply lift up the metal flap on the buckle and pull apart.
Starting engine 2.
You'll find the seatbelt sign in the panel above your head. When it's on, you must fasten your seatbelt. We'll provide extension seatbelts for infants. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible during our flight.
Generators are on.
Your life jacket is either beside or underneath your seat. To use it, take it out of the container and place it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at your side. Inflate your life jacket when you leave the aircraft. We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets for children.
Looking for a good start on engine number 2.
In the event of the aircraft having to make an emergency landing, you'll be told to take this protective brace position. But when seated facing rearwards in Club World, you must adopt this position. We will now explain how to leave the aircraft in an emergency. Move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. High-heel shoes must be taken off as they may tear the evacuation slide. Emergency lighting, including floor-level lighting, will help you find your way to the exits. These are clearly signed. There are 2 exits at the rear of the aircraft and 2 at the front of each cabin section. Your crew will now point out the exits nearest to you.
APU can go off.
To open the doors,
mode selector
move the handle in the direction of the
normal.
red arrow.
Before taxi checklist, we don't need our pitot heat or window temperatures.
By pulling this handle.
Altimeters are set 1010. Standby instrument set.
Stand Markham 590, vacated 18 right. 590, Echo 17, 55, course 1 attendant. Whiskey 5 to cross 20 center,
Radios
and Echo 17, KLM 590.
Set.
The life jacket is fitted with a light and a whistle. Your oxygen mask is behind the panel just above your head. If the cabin air system should fail, this will be released. Stay in your seat and pull the mask towards you to open your supply.
And that is all set down here.
Place it over your mouth and nose and adjust the band
Autopilot
to secure
is
it.
set.
Then breathe normally.
Flight directors are
Do
on.
make sure your own mask
Auto
is
brake
correctly
set
fitted
to
before helping
max.
anyone else.
Flaps
In some areas,
set to
you
take
release
off.
the mask by pulling on this coloured streamer.
Elevator trim.
If you're in a Club World sleeper seat, you
Set
may
to
need to
one
reach
up.
through the dividing screen to retrieve your mask. All electronic devices, including
controls.
mobile phones, must be switched off, and all headsets must be removed whenever the
Full
engines
left,
are running
full
on the
right,
ground
neutral,
during takeoff, approach,
full
and
back,
landing.
full down,
Please ensure your
neutral,
mobile phone and any
full
devices
left,
that can send
full
or
right,
receive calls
neutral.
or text messages remain off
Alright,
for the
flight
flight.
controls are
Any
checked.
items with a flight safe mode should have this feature enabled.
Now we're going to be
now.
taxiing down over that
Some
way, not a
electronic
far
devices
taxi.
can be used once we're airborne. Please check High Life magazine.
So
Take
we're
care
almost
your hand
good.
baggage isn't blocking the aisles or exits. It must be put under the seat in front of you
No
or in
harm
an
to
overhead
spoilers.
locker. But place items in the locker carefully, as they may fall and injure someone.
Taxi light goes on.
As we prepare for takeoff, please make sure that your tray table is put away, your seat is upright, and your armrest is down. Please stow your individual video screen and footstool
Parking brake
if
off.
you have them. Finally, take a look at the safety card in the seat pocket. If you have any questions, please ask your crew. We hope you have a relaxed and enjoyable flight.
We'll start our taxi rollout. TO configuration check is good, no blue. Still hearing that thunder off in the distance.
Channel 345 in the left turn, you will see a 777, but no conflict.
Roger, Channel 345.
We'll give them the ding in the back, get them all set.
Camera crew seats for takeoff, please.
Portugal 441, runway 08.
We have no aircraft on approach and no aircraft reading TDS. Thinking of trying the Rex Weather Force. We will see. They've done an update and fixed a bunch of the problems they were having with it. Alright, here we are at the runway. Runway 34.
Therefore, for 1, contact departure 12750, bye-bye.
12750 in Portugal, 4405.
So we will hold here. Parking brake on. Flight instruments checked. Engine instruments checked. Takeoff data is checked.
691,
Nav
Fox
equipment
Zulu, contact
checked.
departure 12750,
Lights
bye-bye.
are on.
12750,
Taxi light to take off. Strobe lights are on. Pitot heat as required. De-ice as required. Transponder TARA. Should we tilt above? But you can't play with that, so we're not going to worry about it. Alright, let's get out to the runway.
Warning 1502, clear to land runway 06, F2 is camera.
Clear to land 06, Molly 150.
We will make a left-hand turn. Well, we'll follow the flight directors actually, but we'll make a left-hand turn. if we need to. All right. The clock is running. There we go. All right. So engines to 40%. Engine's good. 10 degrees on the down.
502, contact the ground 125, 705, bye-bye.
Brakes released. Throttle set to flex. 100 knots. Neutralize pressure. V1. Rotate. Slowly bringing her back.
Our posture is 319, Mike, full establishment.
Positive rate.
Easy 319.
You're up.
319, Mike. Bonjour. Continue laissez approach runway 06. Proceeding aircraft 777. Touching. Continue laissez approach Keflavik.
Flaps up.
Empty AC 319, Mike.
Thrust lever to climb. Nosing down. Should get us accelerating. I'll pull back. Follow the flight director.
Detroit Line Hotel, proceed direct airstop clear.
Airstop, Detroit Line Hotel.
And autopilot is on. Speed brake goes back, flaps are retracted. Thrust levers that climb, autopilot is engaged, taxi lights come off.
1503, leaving 2500, climbing to 130, Ocasi 6 Victor departure.
Rolling 1503, bonjour, identify, climb flight level 130, Ocasi 6 Victor.
Climbing 130, Ocasi 6 Victor, rolling in 1503.
Hopefully someday they fix this this autopilot. Why we're not following the flight plan.
Departure Twinjet 22 Papa India, good morning, on the range 6 Victor.
Twinjet 22 Papa India, bonjour, identified, passing 2500 feet on right, heading south, climb initially, flight level 70.
Climbing initially, flight 70, and we turn now in 180 to Papa India.
Correct.
Did I? No, I changed the altitude. There's no step procedure here. I don't know. So it looks like we're going to be doing this manually. gonna head towards Wick.
proceed avec au début.
And we will get her climbing. I mean, 250 knots for now. Not sure what happened there. For some reason, she did not take it. That's okay. We'll work around it. So we're going to continue our climb out, and we will catch up with you when we get closer to Iceland itself.
Boeing 189 Lima, Vector bonjour, on course to Banat level 360. Boeing 189 Lima, bonjour, continue cruising from Peking. Heading Boeing 189 Lima. Continental, flight level 250, climbing 340 to Manac. Subject 1 Victor Echo, bonjour, identified, maintain 340, direct to Manac. Maintain flight level 340 to Manac, object 1 Victor Echo. Bonjour, Lufthansa 240, passing 275, descending flight level 200, inbound Uruna. 24, Juliet, bonjour, descend flight level 170. Descend level 170, Lufthansa 240.
Radar low, Euro wings 8186, level 350.
Euro wing 8186, bonjour, direct Limoges.
Euro wings 8186, direct Limoges.
Morning 62 Hotel Kilo, radio speed 220 knots and on right heading 200, correction 300.
Right heading 300, the speed is 220 knots. 200.
Morning 62 Hotel Kilo, on right heading 020 to intercept ILS 06.
020 to intercept ILS 06 for 2000.
Morning 62 Hotel Kilo, speed 180, contact 1118, decimal 7, au revoir.
187, speed 180, 6000.
For Zulu Mike, now descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1018, out heading cleared ILS 06.
5,000 feet, QNH 1015, 1018, sorry, we are for Zulu Mike, so ILS 06.
Corsair 985, descend level 70, speed 250 knots.
Descending level 70, speed 250 knots, Corsair 985.
Fire 34 Zulu Mike, descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1018, on heading cleared ILS 06, and a good rate for the descent, please.
On 4,000 feet, QNH 1018, on clear to ILS 06, we are 34 Zulu Mike.
Stobart 8 Alpha Romeo, line up runway 28, full line to runway available.
Line up 28 Alpha Romeo.
Cabin crew seats for landing, please.
Stobart 8 Alpha Romeo, wind 240 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, clear takeoff. Bye-bye.
Okay, take us away, so what is it for me?
Channel 68 X-ray, line up runway 28, Abeam Echo 2 and wait.
Line up 28, Abeam Echo 2 and wait, Channel 68 X-ray.
Morning.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard 5.
Ryanair 31 Papa Romeo, wind 240 degrees, 7 knots, runway 34, clear takeoff. Bye-bye.
Just take off runway 34, bye-bye, Ryanair 31 Papa Romeo.
Channel 68 X-ray, wind 240 degrees, 7 knots, runway 28, clear takeoff. Bye-bye.
Clear takeoff to 8 today, Channel 68 X-ray.
Jersey 9 Kilo Alpha, contact 121 decimal 9, correction, 121 decimal 705.
121 decimal 705, Jersey 9 Kilo Alpha.
Animal 546 to contact 121 decimal 705.
121
November 515, Tango Juliet, cross runway 18 center, thereafter right turn on Delta.
Cross 18 center and right on Delta.
Cannon 1856, to hold short Victor Mike. And if it's not going to work for Victor Mike, it will be Yankee instead of Zulu.
Oké, helemaal goed. We gaan nu volgen short Victor Mike. Made a mistake, we are unable to cross, we have to go around.
Yeah, okay sir, it happens. You continue now straight ahead, just follow taxiway Yankee.
Yes, follow Yankee, good.
Cannon 1856, you taxi to Whiskey 5 to hold short.
Whiskey 5 hold short, Cannon 1856. Hello, KLM 706 here.
706, hello, taxi Fox 5. Expect Yankee, hold short Victor Mike.
Hold short Victor Mike. Expect Yankee voor Fox 5, KLM 706.
Blijf nog eens thuis komen, hè?
De bedoeling. Op zondag.